y'all? Welcome to video 2 of 2. We're gonna work on our Google activity now. So I believe it's gonna be on order of operations. So here we go. I had mine preloaded. Yours will take a second to load. So we have 3 pages. All right, and in these 3 pages, we are using BPMA. Luckily, you don't need to write anything. All you need to do is drag and drop. So what you're going to do is you're going to use these steps. Each one of these is like a step where it's simplifying the expression each step down. All right. So remember, expressions are like this. They're math problems with no equal sign. All right. So real quick, let's cover that one more time. Expressions versus equations. Expressions have no equal sign. And then equations, remember, it's like equal. Equations have an equals sign. So once again, 1 plus 2, this is an expression. 1 plus 2 equals 3, this is an equation. So right now we're simplifying expressions. And simplifying expressions means that we're using the order of operations. Boone practices math always. Remember, that's brackets, parentheses, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. All right? So, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have our little BPMA, and I'm going to try and keep it open while we're working on our activity. So let's see if it'll allow me to just get to that one spot where I have BPMA. Okay, cool. It's not the best, but it'll work. It'll do. Okay, so BPMA over here to the side. It's going to disappear every time I try and use it. All right, so starting expression. First thing we're going to do. All right, let's think about this. Basically, each letter is a set of goggles. All right, if you're in my homeroom, we did this yesterday. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put out a bracket goggles. What our bracket goggles allow us to do is see everything and only the things that are in brackets. So let's put on our bracket goggles. Okay, bracket goggles on. Do you see any brackets? 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5. Oh, half of my bracket goggles fell out. There we go. Do you see any brackets? Nope. Bracket goggles off. They're no good anymore. If we have no brackets, we don't need our bracket goggles. All right, let's put on our next set of goggles. Let's put on parentheses goggles. Parentheses goggles. Do you see anything? 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5. Do you see any parentheses? No? Me neither. Yeet the parentheses goggles. Don't need those anymore. All right, let's get the next set of goggles. The next set of goggles is multiplication division goggles. Let's set them on. All right, do you see any multiplication division in this problem? 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5. All I see is addition and subtraction. These goggles are useless. Throw them off. All right, let's get our last set of goggles, addition subtraction goggles. Okay, I see everything. I see 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5. So remember, you do all the addition and subtraction in one step from left to right. All right, so the first thing that I would do in this, if I'm going to solve from left to right, the first part of the problem that I need to do is 20 minus 6. So 20 minus 6, what is 20 minus 6? You're calculating. One of these things has the answer to 20 minus 6 in it already. All right, so 10 minus 6 equals 4, then 20 minus 6 equals 14. So the first step is 20 minus 6. So if I'm doing this, oops, if I was going to do this problem, let's go ahead and actually do the problem. 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5. First step is 20 minus 6. 20 minus 6 is 14. So my next line should look like 14 plus 4 minus 5. And there it is, 14 plus 4 minus 5. So the next step that I have to do is still all addition and subtraction. So the next step that I have to do is whatever is at the beginning of the problem. So 14 plus 4. So let's go back over here. 14 plus 4 equals 18. So our next problem should look like 18 minus 5. It's the next line when we're simplifying the expression. Remember, every single line has the same value. It's just getting simpler to look at as we go down. Like we said in class yesterday, if you are 13 years old, you could tell someone that you are 20 minus 6 plus 4 minus 5 years old, and you wouldn't be wrong. You'd just be giving them a long math problem. To be a little bit nicer, you could say I'm 14 plus 4 minus 5 years old, which would still be the value of 13, but is still a mouthful to say in a math problem for someone to figure out. Next, you could say I'm 18 minus 5. Still possible. People would be like 18 minus 5 is 13. You're 13. Okay. Why didn't you just say 13? Which is the simplified answer. If we subtract 18 minus 5, we get 13. And as you can see, your problems are going to start looking like snow cones / slices of pizza, whatever you want. But if you have older siblings, you've seen that they solve down the page. This is the beginning of you solving down the page. This is basically how people solve math through college and beyond. All right, so we've gotten our first one done. The ones you should have left over are the ones that had 20 at the beginning. With this, it looked like they added first. They did 6 plus 4. Remember, it's adding and subtracting in one step left to right. All right? So, and they also included, like, if you did that one and then you did 20 minus 10 as your next step, you would have gotten 10. So they actually gave you a wrong answer possibility in there as well. Whoa, did I just start on the third one? Okay, so I started on the third page today. That's fun. I'm sorry about that. But actually, that makes the most sense because like literally on the third page, that one only had addition and subtraction. So this one should be the most straightforward problem that we've had because we didn't use 3 sets of our goggles. We didn't use brackets, parentheses, or multiplication division. Okay, so if that was confusing, I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna start on page 1 now. This is page 1. This is the starting place for most people. Mr. Johnson started at page 3. He's sorry. Okay, page 1. Okay, so first thing we want to do, let's bring back out our handy dandy order of operations chart. That way we can use it to figure out which goggles we got to wear. All right, so first things first, our starting expression. Our starting expression, oh goodness. Our starting expression is right here. Remember that when it comes to having a expression, it does not have an equal sign, and then every time you simplify, the next line will have the same value. It'll just be easier to look at. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and put on bracket goggles. Do you see any brackets? Nope. Looks like we're gonna use these maybe next week or something. All right, let's put on parentheses goggles. Boom, parentheses. Do you see any parentheses? I do not. These goggles are useless for this problem. Throw them away. Okay, multiplication division goggles. It's your next step. Multiplication division goggles. Do you see multiplication or division? Because I do. All right, so if you see that 4 times 2, yeah, we got to do that part first. I know that it's in the middle of the problem, which is kind of weird, but since we're using the order of operations, we have to do all of our multiplication and division before we can move on to addition and subtraction. So let's do 4 times 2 first. Now we have 12 minus 8 plus 4. So looking at our answer choices, there is what we're looking for, 12 minus 8 plus 4, which is where we copied down the 12, we copied down the subtraction sign, we figured out the product of 4 times 2 was 8, so we replaced 4 times 2 with 8, copied down the addition sign, copied down the 4. All right, so there you're looking at 12 minus 8 plus 4, which is step 1. Next thing that we got to do we have any multiplication or division left over? No, it's just 12 minus 8 plus 4. Are these goggles going to do us any good anymore? Nope. Yeet them. All right. Addition and subtraction goggles. Put them on. Okay, I see. Let's see, we got subtraction and then addition. Remember, we're solving from left to right. So the first thing I need to do is 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. So my next line should look like that. 4 plus 4, because 12 minus 8 was 4. And then I copy down the plus, and then I copy down the 4. So I have 4 plus 4, and this takes us back to like first grade problems. 4 plus 4 is 8. So there you go. There's another happy snow cone for you. Completed. Each line has the same value. This has a value of 8. 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 This is the simplified answer. Oops. Whoa. 8 is the simplified answer, right? Because it is the simplest to look at. If you're going to tell someone your age, you wouldn't say, I'm 12 minus 4 times 2 plus 4. You wouldn't even say, I'm 4 plus 4. You'd just be like, I'm 8 if you're 8. All right. Last page. So got 2 times 6 minus 4 plus 5. Let me go ahead and I'll do the problem on here again. Okay, so once again, we're looking at the expression, and it's an expression because there is no equal sign. We're looking at the expression 2 times 6. Oh, 2, oh, 2 times 6 minus 4 plus 5. All right, so let's go ahead and let's put on our bracket goggles. Boom, bracket goggles. I don't see anything. Boom, bracket goggles gone. Parentheses goggles. Boom, on parentheses goggles. I don't see any parentheses in this problem. Yeet them. Okay, next one. Multiplication division goggles. Put them on. Oh, I do see multiplication and division. So let me get that done before I can move on. So 2 times 6 is 12. And then I'll copy down the minus, copy down the 4, copy down plus, copy down 5. I'm one step into simplifying my expression. So 2 times 6 was 12. And then we have minus 4 plus 5. Looks good right there. 12 minus 4 plus 5. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to look and see if there's any more multiplication division. I see none, so I'm going to get rid of these goggles. And then put on my addition subtraction goggles. Oh, there's addition and subtraction. Remember, it just we're solving left to right. Even though you see addition, subtraction in the steps, it's just from left to right. Do both of them at the same time. So whichever one is further to the beginning of the problem, do that first. 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4 is 8. So my next line should be 8 plus 5. Because what I did is my next step was the subtraction of 12 minus 4, which gives me 8. I copied down the plus and I copied down the 5. Finally, 8 plus 5, back to first grade problems. 8 plus 5, 13. And we just simplified our expression. We have a beautiful green snow cone this time. And each one of these lines has the same value. 2 times 6 minus 4 plus 5 is 13. 12 minus 4 plus 5 is 13. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 is 13. So each line is just more simple as you get down, and that's why we are simplifying the expression. All right, and remember it's an expression because there's no equal sign. Boone practices math always. Remember, bracket goggles, then parentheses goggles, then multiplication division goggles, and then finally addition subtraction goggles. All right, you remember that order, and you will get through this stuff. All right, and like I said, this is the beginning of everything that you do through college math. Order of operations is just basically the foundation of all that stuff. So, if you have any questions, make sure you ask your teachers because the clearer this is now, the better you'll do. Like even in 7th grade, 9th grade, 12th grade. All right, so make sure that you know what's going on with your order of operations. It will play a huge role in every single thing that you do with math, for the most part. All right, so I think that's it. Ask your teachers questions. If you have them, feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon, day, morning, evening, whenever. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow or see you later. See you in class right now. Whatever the case may be. Have a good one and bye.